The title of this podcast is Why I Love Everyone and Everything. The answer is simple, because you love. And that's the only thing that can come out of you. And if that's not coming out of you, it's because you're blocked. There's a barrier inside. I know that's the answer for me. I mean, in every situation, I just keep coming back to I practice being loving and kind. With all of the challenges that places, people can represent, uh, it's still a choice to be loving toward them. And I remember periods in my life where I was so frustrated with leaders or with the country itself that I kind of lost sight of, you know, of loving where I am. And that was certainly true of my time when I was in Yuma, Arizona. I was wanted it to be Memphis, Tennessee, and it wasn't. And so loving the experience there wasn't present for me. It was not something that was happening. Being in love with the country was not something that was happening. And it wasn't, and I thought it was because of what was going on or not going on in Yuma. I thought it was because of what was not happening in the country or with it going in the direction that I thought it should be going. But when I let go of this idea that my capacity to exercise being loving is dependent or at the effect of things that are outside of my control, the external world in the form of people or situations. Once I let go of that, no, that does not dictate my capacity being loving. I dictate that. And if I'm not being loving, then it's because I'm blocked. And so I brought that to my life today, thanks to the practice. Whether I am here in Arizona on a summer day to where it's 115 degrees, I have the choice to love the day, period. Whether the weather is high temperatures or whether it's freezing cold, I still have the ability to be loving and to love that experience. The same goes with people. People are going to say and do things differently than the way that I think they should be doing it. It has nothing to do what they do or don't do according to what I make up about what they should do. Um, doesn't mean that it can affect my capacity to love. That's something that I do, not that they do. And so I really made it a point to just be loving. And why? Because it's easy if that's what's inside of you. It's easy if you find yourself not feeling that way, that you make a choice that you're going to remove all the barriers and obstacles to that loving energy flowing. And that's what I do every single day. The minute that I feel my heart closing to people, to being open to situations, to being loving uh, in whatever space that I happen to be in, the minute that I feel that happening, I identify it as an opportunity for me to work on removing whatever blockage or barrier that's inside of me so that I can be loving, fully present, and kind. I hope you do the same thing. So take a look at your life. Are you being loving in every aspect of it with everyone? And if you are, well done. And if you're not, it's not the situation, it's not the people. There's something that's blocked in you. Work on the part that you have control over, removing the blockage.